we are back, guys. We are back again. For some Thursday fun, we absolutely love Thursdays because they give us a chance to throw back in time and do some reminiscing, you know.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's another edition of Throwback Thursday, so you guys can expect to groove to lots of videos from way back.
So as always, guys, remember to get involved on social media. Yes, be a part of the show. We are at TVC Connect with the hashtag ESplash on TVC. So tell everyone it's no longer ENT Splash. It's now hashtag ESplash on TVC. My name is Faladele, guys. You are welcome to the show.
And of course, this is Royal Essence Finance. I go by name King OJ, but you can call me OJ. You are welcome to the show.
Okay, so my name is Honeypot, and you know what? One of these days, I think I used to have something on radio that I do before calling the name Honeypot. So I have to go and dig it out and look for that thing again, because you see, somebody cannot just say it is Royal Flyness and Highness.
Everywhere.
Okay, guys, now relax. Here is what to expect on the show today. So look forward to on the show. There is entertainment news coming up very soon. Right after that, it will be the time for us to do Trendy Thursday, where a comedian friend of ours will join us to take a look at what's been trending on social media lately. Then later, there will be a special performance to wrap up the show. So let's get started. They were doing 10 years challenge. Oh my gosh.
No, all the pictures,
you were hot. You thought you were
all the pictures I took in school.
Did you see my
all the pictures I took in school.
Did you see my yaki?
No, all the pictures, all the pictures I took in school. No, stop that. You know, we used to go and stand near tree, hold flower. No, you bend down. Those pictures can never make it out in my album. Just there.
Oh my God, Honeypot Gali Yaki was dead.
Anytime, but God, it was really looking nice, because that time, did you see this time?
It was now brown.
It was on point. I was see this time.
It was now brown.
It was on point. I was on point.
Anyway,
don't worry.
moving on.
Anytime I could lay my hands on OJ's pictures, don't worry.
I don't even know where they are, so you can't know.
You don't even know anything about it. And I'm going to just upload. Don't worry.
I don't know where they are, so you can't.
OJ on a normal day does not even like to upload anything. Even picture of recent clinical, he does not like to. Don't worry. Okay, now guys, let us get into the entertainment news. So now OAP apologizes over his comments about Chidinma and Kizz barely 24 hours after Nigerian singer Chidinma sued CTFM's OAP Benny Art for defamation of character and demanding a public apology. The OAP in question has now come out to make a public apology, which he did live on air. According to Benny Ark, the initial video was doctored and his words were taken out of context.
Another angle.
So could this be that somebody is scared somewhere, or saying that really my words were actually taken out of context?
I mean, and if he's scared, that's fine. Like, there's a chance that he is scared, and I won't be surprised if he is, because, I mean, everybody is now looking at you, uncle, you miss here, and you've messed up. The easy thing to say is, it was doctored, exactly. Or the easy thing rather to say is, oh, it was doctored. I didn't actually say it like that. It was taken out of context.
So the problem I have right now, so this matter is a rap. So you can say rubbish when the person comes.
And then you just
when the person comes coming out, I'm sorry, the video was doctored, I'm sorry, and it ends. So
what exactly do you want, OJ, as Chidinma's family member now? So you want it to be taken out? Because I don't get it.
But the person who was offended, who was apparently offended, Chidinma, she said what she wanted was an apology.
Oh, God.
Or if you don't apologize, then we'll go further with it. So, and they said, whatever you do next determines what we do next. And they said, apologize, or, you know, something else goes.
Make the apology come with a fine.
So now I don't know.
All they wanted was an apology, and they've gotten it. Shouldn't that be the end of it?
It's okay.
See, now, if you did not know before now,
it's okay.
Again. OJ is somehow related to Chidinma. So the name cannot be pronounced. Is it your sister?
Moving on to our next gist. Moving on to our next story. Doris Simeon reportedly relocates to the US. According to reports, Nollywood actor Doris Simeon may have left the shores of Nigeria. The actor who traveled to the US in the first quarter of 2018 is yet to return to Nigeria. And according to sources, the move is for her to be closer to her son, David, whose father, Daniel Ademinokon, remarried actor Stella Damasus. The actress has also been spotted on some movie sets in the US.
Oh, they killed that Yoruba name! Well done!
Now they are famsing me.
You said that.
Wow, now they are famsing me.
You know that success has so many friends now.
So I'm happy for Doris Simeon.
If it's true, right?
Yeah, we heard about.
I am actually really happy for her if it is true. Because today is the son's birthday. That is our son's birthday.
Yeah.
And I saw the pictures everywhere. I mean, it's good when you can be very close to your son.
So, so if this is true, as far as like career-wise and all that, do you think that this is a good move for her career-wise?
Well, I think for anybody...
You know, when you're celebrated here, but going abroad, it's a bigger market, it's a bigger pond.
But Daniel will probably still produce the movie and she'll act in it again.
Well, I'm not sure
With
of that.
With Stella in the movie too.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, I am not sure of that, but I know that... Oh my gosh.
Wow! You know what I said?
Okay. So for somebody to relocate, I know that they must have planned their life. So perhaps if she's planned and she knows what she wants to do. I mean, we're not in our shoes. So.
Watch out for the movie, produced and directed by Daniel, and it features Stella Damasos. And
you just like Wala in this.
What did you call them before? You said features Daniel and his two?
No, nothing.
Okay. All right, guys, moving swiftly along, over to the foreign scene. Taraji P. Henson speaks about surviving mental health issues. Oh, wow. Okay. Hollywood actor or actress, for those who want to call it that, Taraji P. Henson has come out to share how she is working to eradicate mental health stigma in Black communities in the latest issue of Variety magazine, #PowerOfWomen. She said, we're walking, and I quote, we're walking around broken, wounded, and hurt. And we don't think it's okay to talk about it. We don't talk about it at home. Everyone was always asking me, do you have a charity? Well, damn it, this is going to be my calling because I'm sick of this. People are killing themselves. People are numbing out on drugs. Not everything is fixed with a pill. She further opened up about her own depression and anxiety and how she handles it, saying she stepped back from social media and started seeing a therapist regularly. Way to go, girl. Well done. Way to go. You have to know when to get help. You have to know when to say, okay, this is too much. This isn't normal. I need to see someone. I need to figure out what would help me. So stepping back from social media, seeing a therapist, look, if that's helping, then well done.
That's on the line, the stepping out of social media.
That's one thing.
That alone is an anxiety and depression causer on its own. Oh my goodness.
Especially the Nigerian social media. Always was the trolls outside the country or the ones that we have here. So
you know that, you just realize that, you know, people have different shock absorbers. What you can take, another person cannot take. Yes. So a simple, you're mad, can make someone think or be suicidal.
Oh, for someone else, it's just a simple, see your legs in this picture and they're gone. They feel shamed.
So my own is that I am savage. Only that I do not just want to show my color.
Yourself every time.
Every time I'll just be blocking and blocking. And I'm shaking my head in some way. If I catch you, stop playing.
And that's what, I think it was Bemi, the OP that said, the OAP rather, she said, a lot of these people online, like if you see them in real life, they can't even step to you, but you're having confidence behind the computer.
I am telling you, that if I start with you, you will not end the, okay. All right, let's continue. So,
be the bigger person, honeypot. Always continue to do that.
Britney Spears checked into mental health facility amid dad's illness. Now, according to page 6, Britney Spears' father, Jamie Spears' health has been deteriorating, and it has indeed gotten to the music star. Now, a source told the news site that Britney was having a hard time dealing with her dad's health issue. Britney hasn't been drinking or doing drugs or anything. She just has some very difficult emotional and mental health issues, and she's gone away to try to deal with her issues before they get worse. A close family source also added that Dad, Jamie, is the support in her life. Britney Spears is said to have spent 1 week already at the facility and is expected to be there for the next 30 days. Now, Jamie Spears has been battling a colon condition since last November, when his colon spontaneously ruptured, I meant to say. Now, he underwent surgery at the time and was slated to go under the knife again in March. Lately, a number of celebrities have become frequent visitors to mental health facilities, from Justin Bieber to Selena Gomez, and most recently, Paris Jackson.
Well, again, look, if you need to check in to a mental health facility, please do so. I mean, this is a time where, even in Nigeria, we're starting to hear more about mental health being spoken about, depression, anxiety, all these things. And so it's becoming a, I don't know if it's, when we're talking about this the other day, honeypot, and I don't know if it's that people now have a name for these things or we now know what to call it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, people are now realizing that, okay, I'm dealing with anxiety, I'm dealing with depression. So look, it's great that it's now being spoken about widely.
Yeah.
And if you need to get help, please.
So I remember what we're talking about. So the other day I was telling Foladele that, you know, some things are just alien to us in this climb. Yeah. You know, we don't understand mental health, especially when people behave in certain ways. So you are at the office with someone and somebody is misbehaving. So instead of gossiping about that person, like, why is she always doing that? Why is she always like that? No. You don't even know that something is wrong with them. Now, it is not until that person tears their clothes and then gets on the streets that you know that somebody is, you know,
going
mentally
through a lot
retarded or something. So people need help. A lot of people need help.
Okay. Moving on to some more stories. Yvonne Jegede's husband Abounce spotted with his son publicly for the first time. The actor and rapper shared a video of himself and his baby on Instagram, and the caption of the video he wrote, "I may not always be with you, but I will always be with you. You will be the source of my joy, happiness, and blessing to your mother and I. Blessings, bless you, beautiful heart, son. Dad loves you. Hashtag Lil Abounce. Hashtag Lil Iron Monkey. Hashtag Lil Me." Judging by this caption, would it be too quick to assume that Yvonne Jegede and, of course, Abounce Fawole might be working towards reconciliation for the sake of their son? Anyway, you might remember that Yvonne and Abounce left fans and admirers shocked when it became evident that their relationship had gone sour. It was also just a week ago during an exclusive interview with Pulse that Yvonne Jegede said Abounce was the father of their 4-month-old son, Xavier, and that he can't deny it. The Nollywood actress who featured in Two Faces Idibia music video African Queen welcomed their first child with Abounce in November 2018.
Co-parenting is nice. That's if, you know, if all these things we've heard about their marriage being on the rocks is true and all that. I mean, to be fair, she has come out in an interview with Pulse, like you said, to say that truly they're going through stuff. Anyway, so I don't know if it means that they're going to be besties or they want to get back together. The fact that he said you always be a source of joy and happiness to your mother and I think this is something that people abroad have mastered, and I think people here are starting to master as well. The idea of, what's it called, of co-parenting and, okay, let's be civil for the sake of our child.
So November 2018 to March 2019.
No, it is really disheartening.
Why did it take him this long, though?
Well, it is really...
Is it by force to upload something?
I don't know.
Is that not what you people do on social media?
It's not by force now. Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London, the first time we saw their child together was it yesterday when she put up the post about
according to Yvonne's interview, she was speculating that Abounce was denying that is their child.
Yeah.
Well,
some rumors about that.
I just don't like to hear, you know, beautiful people are separating or divorce or something like that. But if it has to happen, like, that is disheartening on its own. But then if it has to happen, they should just, I agree with Foladele, they should come together and then make sure that it does not affect the child. That is my only concern. Like, you're adults, you can live your life anyhow, but then the child do. Just because.
Generally, do you think that when people want to leave a marriage, do you think that because of the child, they should consider staying back in the marriage?
No, I don't think so.
Do you think that was what was happening back in days?
It was what was happening then.
And how did that turn out?
Great!
No, hold on. Well,
for us, the children, but not so much for the parents who, like, a lot of the marriages.
It's not messier.
I don't want to say a lot of the moms, but
it's not messier now. When did this child will grow up and see all what mother has been writing, or what a father has been doing on social media, writing about me,
so people should just suffer in silence and stay in the marriage.
Look at Tonto Dike, hashtag Tonto Dike and Churchill. Like, you people are bringing Andrew
so you know
into
what,
this
we can
mess.
be mature about this. Like, we can actually be mature about this. So what I'm saying here is that, well, if you want to really live your life and you think that that marriage is not good for you, I'm not encouraging divorce, but what I'm saying is that if it is going to damage you, you should actually step out, but it should not affect the children.
And you don't have to come on social media and go on about it.
You don't have to go about
it
on social media, you know, like, you know, spreading your dirty linen right there.
Hashtag Tonto Dike and Churchill.
You don't need it.
Okay.
Some people fight and you never get to hear about this. It was the one Foladele was telling me one day. I said, now, wow, stop looking at people's pictures and be saying that, oh, I want to be like. These people were actually in divorce process like this, and guess what they were doing? The DP of the wife who wants the divorce was still...
We're like 5 and 6.
We're like 5 and 6.
Whereas their lawyer was gisting me that, bruh,
Nothing's happening.
Something's going down.
Guys,
Anyway.
you see, when you even say that somebody is my mentor and then you want to copy the person
Relationship
one like that. Be careful, my brother and sister.
This is Tweetville, where we bring you all the savagery, humor, and craziness social media has to offer in 5 minutes or less. So guys, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so this is a picture of a guy in class drawing an insect. Do you remember all those biology insects and things like amoeba that we had to draw? Excuse me. So this person tweeted, things that wasted our time in school while the Chinese were learning about microchips.
I tell you.
What are you doing with the knowledge of amoeba today? What are you doing with the knowledge of amoeba? And they say, it's not amoeba, it's amoeba. It's, what am I doing with that pronunciation now?
Draw cockroach. I think I was able to draw cockroach today.
Like we wasted years.
No, it's not wasted. It's
not wasted, right?
It's not wasted.
Not wasted.
I'm not telling you how we are using them.
Well, how we use it? That
Tell us how.
ESplash. Tell us how. They plug.
You know you have to moving on.
Oh, yeah, let's
move on.
All right, guys, this is a tweet from T, and he said, this reminds me so much of Honeypot. And this person was sipping her drink in the pool and looking like, And the person says, me when I see that it's somebody's birthday, but trying to remember if they told me happy birthday or not on my own birthday. Petty labels, get in here.
For Ladele, so you have to call me out.
Honeypot, true or false?
On live TV.
Honeypot, true or false? Is this something you can do or not?
Should I upload it? Or should I upload this person's picture? But this person did not upload when it was my
You're about to put up the picture. You're not like,
OJ, so do you agree with Faladele on this?
I don't have anything. Me.
Well, you don't have anything to say.
I'm not there.
You're not there. You don't have anything to say because, okay, I hear you.
next one.
It is the person that knows you that does you.
That does you.
That does you.
This one is from Olaushe because she says, look at your stomach. Are you proud of it?
Wow.
And this person replies, yes. It saved me days ago from the hands of road safety. I told them I was pregnant and I can't use my seatbelt.
Okay.
Wow.
So I know somebody very close to me who did this before.
I know the person too.
You know someone too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This
My
person-
mom? Who was the person? Your mother. Mrs. Ogunwale Honeypot has casted you on television.
Years ago. So my mom, just go, man.
Wow. Your mom was like,
And so I remember another day that, you know,
my
my cousin's mother died. So my mom was really confused. And so she was taking me back to, I was 7, she was taking me back to the camp.
Yeah.
I was going to Anambra. And so she was just, so she didn't use the seatbelt. So we just got to the middle of the road. We saw Rosa. She just stopped there and there in the middle of the road. So they saw her and they were smiling and they were like,
Just be going.
wow. Honeypot called her mom out. Live for these moments.
Road safety and last man, not this.
So this is a tweet from Your Nightmare, and he said, conductor is the most underrated job in the world. These guys practically serve as side mirror, indicator or trafficator, like some of us like to call it in Nigeria, cashier, bouncer, PR officer, advertiser, salesman, just one job with so much responsibilities or so many responsibilities. So guys, from today onwards,
Respect the conductor.
henceforth, we respect the conductors, okay?
And they are good with maths.
They're
too.
very good with everything. Yes, you
and
forgot
they
that
will still be
accountant.
abusing you. When I didn't have a car and I was working somewhere and I was almost getting to Anthony. And so they used to say, Kato Koja Anthony, bus stop. Don't sleep and then we'll pass your bus
Is the
stop.
pass whereby they will ask you for, do you have 20 naira? Give me 20 naira and I'll give you 150. And you'll be like,
How quickly did you? You're still trying to be like, if I give you 20 naira, you give me
is that my
150.
change?
Is that my? Oh, your change.
Talent.
Right, there's this one from Mr. Alabi. He tweeted, Whiskey is bigger than everything Michael Jackson is or would have been. And I immediately replies, Alabi, I told you not to touch spice in the brown container. It's not curry. I told Alabi. You are touching. That is not curry. That is not curry. Okay, I think we have one more. Yes, we do. And this is, again, with downfalls and conductors. And this person said, unpopular opinion, downfall edition. And someone replied, any downfall that does not have a picture of Pasuma, Saheed Osupa, or Whiskey on it, please don't enter their kidnappers. Because how you know an authentic downfall is that there's a picture, or you see things like,
random words.
God be praised, or Pasuma.
Beggars leave tomorrow. All those
Enter and sit. God knows the
Ogala for the Pasuma one. I'm always in those posters. Like that's Chama, that's
Yeah.
But Whiskey has not penetrated them. Whiskey and
So you see some Whiskey there sometimes. Jeez.
But Whiskey and Davido more on keke napep.
And those barbing salons that you see Obama's picture, someone
Like
cutting Obama's hair, you're like, stop it.
I'm even going to call Nancy because I saw Nancy's kidney.
Nancy Sime. You saw her face where?
If it is somewhere around there, Yanoba.
Guys, that is it on Tweetville. Thank you so much. We'll be back with Tweetville tomorrow, God willing. Yes.
Thank you very much, Oladele.
It's time to show it off. Well, in a minute or less, each of us will rant about what's currently bothering us.
Let me start.
Oh, yeah, start.
So I saw in the news.
But your own is deep. Should I start?
No, it's just briefly. I'm just dropping it.
Yeah, go.
I saw in the news the CP of police saying guys with dreadlock and tattoo.
Like
That's not
to Nigeria. It's not in Nigeria culture.
It's not our culture. That's why they're arresting. That's why they're arresting them. So that's why I'm stopping it. Like, wow.
That thing alone.
That's why you're
Is
arresting.
it the CP or just a representative of the police?
It was just,
Representative
they
of the
quoted the
police.
police, but they quoted the police,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that was BBC, right? So I think that that's on its own is even, you know, ignorance, and then it is illiterate. Like,
I'm not the one saying it. It's only person that's saying it.
No. Honestly, think about this.
If you're going to boldly come and represent a
Think
force.
Think about it.
Yeah.
And then when you say dreads, do you know that in this Nigeria, the people have been kind of dada, they call it dada. If dreadlock is what you don't understand, like dada since
called
God knows.
dada.
Yes. And then when you talk about tattoos, even my grandmother had a name. That this thing is
So people were born with. I know people who were born with dreads. As in, I know kids who.
Yes,
I know
they call
kids
them dada now.
Yes, they say don't cut it or something. I know people who were born like that.
So how do you know
My
it's like
cousin's like that.
our
She just
culture?
had a child who has that.
ASP of police, if I'm getting, is saying it's not our culture.
No, you don't
Wow.
even do that.
That's why
the rest of the world will be laughing at us.
That's why they're arresting boys with
No.
I know someone in my church who had to cut his hair because they like just jam packed. They just should I say join
So you're a
packed? They
bad guy.
packed a bunch of them and they were like, oh, yeah, let's go because your hair. It wasn't even full on dress like yours. It was just like, you know, trying to be funky with the hair.
We should just grow up. What? Like in this age?
Very
21st
crazy.
century,
Crazy,
2019?
crazy. I can't believe that.
No. You
I mean,
can't be doing that.
So people who now cut hair are the ones who are actually the bad
good.
boys. You know?
Really?
Oh, watch out for it.
It's crazy.
Please, we don't want to start looking for Ojo. We are just saying, like, really. Okay, so... okay, I'm
So
tired.
for me, I would rant about. So I don't like how WhatsApp just gives anyone access to you. Like, so I think that if someone has given my number, maybe try calling. Okay, I don't pick up, Sha. So maybe just shoot me a text,
that's the problem.
a text or something conventional like phone or text. So when you now WhatsApp me, you're just like, hi. And then your picture is not there. So I'm like, who on earth is this? Like, so I'm just like, why can anybody just... So I don't like that WhatsApp doesn't... There needs to be some sort of, I don't know, restriction. Not everyone should just... So anyone who has your number can just message you privately at any
I
time.
think I saw a new update about WhatsApp that people can put you in any other group now. That's how
Yeah,
they
I
did
saw
it
that,
all
I saw that,
So
yeah.
they should work on more updates like that.
Yeah.
So it is what I used to have problems with too with WhatsApp. The first time I joined, I had to practice because it was like the
You're
whole
on
world.
WhatsApp.
I'm like, what?
People
I
don't
ran
know.
away. I ran away.
So you're on WhatsApp?
So I went to get another
People
number.
don't know.
Honeypot on WhatsApp kills me. So this is Honeypot. She reminds me of my dad on WhatsApp. Very like, so fine, we believe in typing in full, like write your sentence properly, write your sentences properly and all that. But Honeypot, like,
Don't say it.
I'm gonna be like, hello, Foladile, good afternoon. Please send me, then you now send it to her. Thank you so much. I'm like we're guys, like you can just send my WhatsApp, I beg, send this thing. No, hello, Foladile, good afternoon. Please send me this number. Please send me this phone number. Okay, here you go. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Or I'm like,
okay, so you
Why
know
are we formal on WhatsApp?
as for Ladele, if she doesn't like it, I am that person you send a mail and then I acknowledge my mail.
yes, I do like it. Yes, every time I email,
We don't, but we see when you do it.
OJ never acknowledges my mail, but she's always like, got it, received, thank you.
But then if you don't like me in some places like that, like you like me in other places, don't worry,
I
I'll
should like you everywhere.
So I'll just say, hey, Falale, yo, what's up in the morning?
I'll look at my phone again like, who is this? Anyway, what do you want to rant about?
So thank God I didn't even come first, like ranting today.
You take it?
And I've not been happy since yesterday. Yes, I have to wear this look and all that. Yes, I don't think that I come to pretend on the show or anything. It is what I enjoy doing. But then I've been crying like yesterday, this morning and all that. Yeah, so somebody I was about, you know, doing my stuff yesterday and somebody just called me that, did you hear what happened to my friend? Did you hear what happened? I'm like, who? And then the person just went Ling Chong. Now, Ling Chong, his real name, Oliver Duke, is my friend too. And so he went to bury his mom. Anybody who watch or who watches Do Good, is that Sylvanus in Do Good? So he went to bury his mom, that is Akwa Ibom, last week, and it was coming back 2 days ago, and he had an accident, and it was the only child too. He's not married. He wasn't married. He does not have any child, and then he died. Only person who died in that accident. Wow. And so I said, this dude, it was too good to me. You know, he called me at every point like, hey, and then always wearing a smile, always happy. I'd never seen him get angry. You know, a very good man, like a good man indeed. So, you know, this morning when I had to put it on my Facebook wall, I was typing and then I saw I was crying. Like I was just sad. Like why did he even have to happen to Ling Chong? Like I couldn't sleep all through the night. Like I was just seeing his smile. Anytime I ran into him at events, you know, anywhere, it was always. Then he called me recently that somebody was uploading my picture somewhere, created a page on Facebook and was just using my picture. So
but I think it's nice that you remember him as someone who was smiling, and the fact that he left such a mark on you. I think these are things that we can always hold on to.
And snacks at my former station. Every time he was coming to see me, he would just say, I bought this for you and all that. Like I could just remember all those things. Very good man.
Well, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Oliver Duke.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, moving on. It's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. So far on the pot, what did we have?
Okay, so the first one we took, City FM's OAP apologizes over his comment about Chidinma and Kizz Daniel.
And of course, Doris Simeon has reportedly relocated to the US.
And in foreign news, we talked about Taraji P. Henson, the actor, who's speaking out about surviving mental health issues.
Okay, Britney Spears also in the news. Britney Spears has checked into mental health facility amid dad's illness.
And Yvonne Jegede, husband, are bound spotted with son publicly for the first time.
All right, guys, remember to let us know you are watching us by calling us on the numbers on your screen and tweeting to us at TVC Connect with the hashtag ESplash on TVC. Remember, it's now hashtag ESplash on TVC.
Yes, moving on the show, joining us to discuss trending topics on social media is a comedian.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Forever in the building.
Do you have like a, so he usually goes, I go by the name King Oje, but you could call me Oje. Do you have anything that you usually say?
Forever, never.
Like, I go to rain forever, never.
No.
I come with a bang.
No,
bang.
I don't come with a bang. I'm a comedian. I'm looking for money. If you have 2 million, I'm not using. I don't need the food. You're giving me like 1.5. I hope I want the one that I might ask for what you're not using. It's that simple.
But Forever, you know, well done.
Thank you.
So you're working hard. Yes.
Once I saw you, I'm like, oh, so this is the dude. I saw him at Feature Awards, yes, last year, and it was superb. Yes, it was opening, but I know that very soon we'll just be seeing him as
very soon we'll be closing.
You'll be in the middle and everything.
I don't want to close.
But you know, you'll be in the middle.
No, I'm already in the middle. Just that particular day, they forced me. They lied to me.
Oh, really?
No, I was supposed to perform alongside me, one other person, then Kenny Black.
Okay.
But of course, some of the dignitaries were coming late. They needed to start.
So we needed
there is no way they would have just started with the host just coming out.
But I really felt it, and I'm like, where has this guy been?
But how did you feel about that? Because you know, so the way Nigerian events happen, or let me say music-related or award-related events, when they start late and then they have to like push out people quickly so that the big guys in quotes will come later.
Well, personally, I don't feel bad anymore. If it was before, I would feel bad because I know that the people that are meant to see me are there. So whether you perform at the closing, personally, I don't like performing last.
Because everybody would have gone.
Because people are tired. They're already going, unless it's my own special.
Mr. Easy, I can remember that day, Mr. Easy sang last. So I was already at the car park and I was hearing, I surrender all to Jesus.
Why you going alone?
I said, woo.
And you now came back and surrendered.
And by the time you're coming back, it will not round up.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And we're very proud of you. You're doing very, very well.
Thank you very much.
So I know you also have, before we get into trending topic proper, I know you have a show coming up. So tell us about that. Okay,
I'm having my comedy special. Very few comedians in Nigeria do comedy specials where you are meant to perform for a very long time. It's about you. I did it last year, and so we're having another one this year.
How long do you have to perform for?
Okay, last year I did 1 hour.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Non-stop?
Non-stop.
Wow.
No, Kizz Daniel coming to perform.
Okay, there were other no, just one musician performed. That was Simi Dakolo.
Are you kidding?
Like during your 1 hour, that's what he means.
No, they all performed before me. So when I came up, I did my 1 hour
Straight
set.
1 hour.
And then we'll close the show.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. And that's usually what happens at these comedy shows, right?
Yes, that's how it's supposed to be. But you know, Nigeria, we change everything.
Yeah.
We give things. You know, this is the only country where you call another car evil spirit. we change it.
End of discussion.
There's another car, big for nothing. How would you call a car big for nothing? At least he has tire. You can't say the car is big for nothing.
And guess what? That sometimes people don't even know the real names of these cars.
Yes,
They think that they come from the, like,
all those funny names. I'm like, which one is that one?
But you know that evil spirit didn't sell very well because pastors could not buy it because now when you say, after service, you say, where's pastor? He's in the evil spirit. What is he doing there?
we're very religious in this part of the world.
God forbid, I can't be in evil spirit. I'm in my car.
So this is happening on Sunday, right? Your show?
Sunday,
So 1 hour again, or are you doing 2 hours this time?
No, not 2 hours, but more than an hour.
Okay. All right, cool. Welcome to the show.
Thank
So
you.
time for Trending Thursday. OJ, fill us in, bro.
So let's begin. There's currently a challenge trending on social media, and it's Kizz Daniel FU cover challenge. And just when we thought challenges were played out and overdone, Kizz Daniel came up with this, and it's been a hit. It started out like fun, like celebrities like Tiwa Savage, Sarkodie being one of the first to jump on it. Now so many others have jumped on it, even non-celebrities too. Like Folalele was planning to go.
You and who?
Somebody was also Folalele too.
Somebody was begging me to do it, but my fans were like, do it.
So my fans said, do it. So in case you don't know, Foladele is an amateur, rapper, and then we'll look forward to that.
Yeah,
don't worry, you don't even have to rap because some people even spoke. Some people, if DJ Spino go even.
Let's not talk about DJ Spino.
Please continue, OJ, continue your thoughts. I'm not here.
No, he's not a shade. I mean, okay. Wow.
You probably have sunglasses, so let's go. It's not a shade.
Okay, so I'm going to just zip my mouth till the end of the show. I think I have said so much today.
No, because they don't want you to spin it all, so that's why they...
Well, it's been fun, no doubt, to watch it, but it's also been quite a conversation starter. So let's start talking about the multiple facets of the Kizz Daniel's FU cover challenge.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite so
So far, forever.
I'm going to be biased. Emma is #1 fan.
Okay.
Oh, really?
So that obviously has to be my favorite.
Okay.
Why?
Because it's Emma.
Because it's MI. That's why he said that he's his #1 fan. Onipo, which one's your favorite?
Okay, so I think the only one I've not seen, and it was the first one, was Sarkodie.
Yeah.
And funny enough, Sarkodie follows me on Instagram, and I follow
shit.
Sarkodie.
What's happening inside the
Sarkodie
DM?
did not follow me back.
What's happening in the DM?
They won beans.
Okay.
OJ, which one's your favorite?
So I think that's the only one I've not seen.
Which one
But
of
I've seen-
all you've
So
seen?
I say that I can't even say that one is my favorite because I saw that I liked a lot. I liked MI's own, as you said.
Yeah.
I liked
Vector.
Vector's own. Not only Vector, well, and then some shades and some.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Everybody has done everything.
OJ, what's your favorite?
Vector has to be my favorite because Vector, when everybody was just busy abusing all the girls, sleeping around, Vector changed the narrative.
Yes.
Vector changed the
I
narrative.
liked his as
And some
well,
people
yeah.
are fans. Some people are fans of Vector right about now because of that.
Because of that.
I mean, I don't know if that's enough to call them fans.
AKA.
But
They know
because
themselves.
I mean, yeah, calm down. But for this one, I really like Vector's. I like the angle he came from because everyone, like you said, was talking about this and that.
Yeah.
And he just came and was like, okay, but how do you know that she slept with that person and that person if you didn't too? God,
Yeah, of course.
So that was nice. All right, cool.
It brought balance to it.
Yeah.
Yes, it did. And to say that, you just don't go pointing fingers. See, you are
Guilty as well,
You are
yes.
guilty as well. And I think that it can be related to what MI2 did, like jealousy. Somebody is trying to discourage you and then lying to you that your boyfriend is doing this or doing that. Meanwhile, being, like that. And it was, I think it's what Faust 2 did. Okay, so you're going about doing this and doing that. So it wasn't about a particular person. People could not say you were talking to.
Feminists have
You were.
come.
They've entered the conversation.
They said some people have started talking about this challenge that that is making them so
Slut
women
shaming.
is their choice. The people are slut shaming that women, it's your choice what you do with your body. This is another opportunity for men to tell you what to do with your body, whereas it's your body sexual liberation and all that. So
Okay, so Vector actually put balance to it.
Yeah,
it's fine.
balance to that. What do you think about the feminist angle?
One day they will blame Jesus for not having a female disciple.
I am telling you, because sometimes it's time.
They say you're not God. You created man and woman. You chose 12 men. We are the women.
We're not calling you
I've
again.
seen it, so I've seen when they said that in the disciples, they said that they don't have women there.
Another
How
interesting
come?
angle.
So disciples,
You've not
no
seen.
woman.
So, but I just think we've become so sensitive, or not, no, too sensitive, where things that were meant for fun, we can't even play anymore. A time is coming where, because, okay, for example, you tell jokes about particular things. Trevor Noah tells jokes about rape, not to support it, but to go against it. But they are so sensitive that even when you're trying to go against it, just because you mentioned
They don't
rape.
want to see it. They don't even get to that point.
Somebody was telling a joke about plane crash. And the man shouted, "Why can you do that? You're so insensitive."
Yeah.
The guy now asked him, "Madam, do you drink water?" He said, "Yes." "Are you aware that water kill people?"
Calm down.
So I just think we should let things be. It's when it's not crossing the line, when it's obvious that, okay, this one is, they just want to kill, they are just blaming the women for the problem of the whole world, and you can say, okay, no, this one is wrong. But when it's for fun, let it be for fun.
Okay, let's continue this conversation. Simi having to delete and redo us because of the Orobemo caller line that people called insensitive. Still talking about the
so that Yoruba
issue.
sounded somehow. So people might not even hear what Oje like. Orobimpe mokola. Okay, so talking about tribal marks here.
Yes.
And it was that lady, Adetutu OJ, who said that because she has tribal marks, obviously, and she's a model. In case you have not seen her pictures, you can actually check her out at Adetutu OJ, I think. All right, so she was talking about Simi not being sensitive about this, and then she came back to say that she's received threats from Simi's fans. Death
That they
threats.
did not send the fans. So.
Simi did not send the fans.
Yeah,
No,
of
it's
course
true.
not.
She didn't send the fans.
Because
that
she
was
clearly
what-
didn't send the fans, because for her to have taken it down and redone it
Yes.
and taken that part out, then of course she didn't send the fans, because she apologized and she said, look, and we learn every day, we're constantly
In
trying
fact,
to
we
improve.
applaud that a lot because, I mean, people make mistakes. Sometimes, as you said, we're even telling jokes and it is not that we want to spite somebody.
Yeah.
We're
And they
doing
just
stuff,
take it pure.
and then
Yeah.
people take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
And then when you see that some people are sensitive and then they want it done in another way, all right, just, accept the correction and then just adjust it. And that is what Simi has done.
But for you who is a comedian, and Nigerian comedians get called out for their jokes a lot, because people say, you guys, if you're not talking about gay people, or you're not talking about women, or you're not talking about slut shaming or something, they always say that you guys thread on that line. So what did you think about this particular Simi one? Do you think that she should have taken that part out, redone it?
The tribal marks.
Yeah.
See, the truth is that she didn't give herself tribal marks. No, it's the...
Yeah, it's true.
See, I am not tall. As you see me here, I'm not, and I know there is nothing. Forever you are short, nobody is short. It depends on who I'm standing with. No, if I'm standing with the taller person, I'm short. If I'm standing with the shorter person, I'm tall. It's not permanent. So if you have tribal marks and they are shaming you for it, you did not give yourself tribal marks. Go and read the history of tribal marks. It was to identify their children. So that means you are loved. They don't want you to get missing. That's why you have tribal. And you can't change it.
No, but you know what? She likes it, and she's making a lot. I mean, she's a model, and she was asking Rihanna to follow her some time ago, and Rihanna actually, acknowledged it.
She has
and all
featured
of
on
this.
music videos too.
And so she's doing fine. She just doesn't like it. That do not even color. Like maybe she's just thinking that it's a shade.
Yeah.
Once again.
All right, guys, we'll take a break now to check out Simi's FU Challenge cover, and of course, check out some music before we come back to talk more about the FU Challenge and the different sides to this conversation.
Guys, FU Challenge conversation continues. What can, other Nigerian artists learn from this challenge? Wow, a lot to talk about when it comes to this challenge, right? Is a challenge like this an idea for others or, an artist to actually adopt or something? Then when you consider Shay and Victoria Kimani's own, guys, do you think this challenge has also exposed the hate that exists amongst female Nigerian artists?
Okay,
so that's two,
Exactly, those are two different. Let's take it in parts, Abby.
Okay.
So let's go with the first one you mentioned, which is
the idea.
Now, OJ said earlier, challenges are now overplayed. Everybody has done. I mean, Fowls will do a Lobe challenge, Olamide will do Oscar challenge, this person will do that challenge. But something about Kizz Daniel's own worked. Do you think that he has laid a template for others to follow, or do you think that if anybody else tries it, we'll just be like, I beg, sit down, we don't want?
Well, I don't think Kizz Daniel had it in mind to do a challenge.
Stretch it.
Right.
So I think after Sarkodie did a cover, but let me just, that was how it blew. Because normally when people do their challenges to promote the song, people will come and dance, do all manner. But this one was different because it was celebrities that were involved in it. And upcoming celebrities will not choke. Tell the truth, when you see market, you enter.
I did not see some up-and-coming celebrities.
No, you will be shocked. In the future, just press that hashtag.
It will just come out.
So that's
Thief, ole, carry and go.
Yeah, some people thief the hashtag and carry and go.
Forever.
The truth. When you are buying turkey, you don't have turkey, you buy fish. So for me, I think it's another way to promote songs. And but what I like this particular because celebrities were involved in the challenge. It was different from this one was entirely different. That's what I think. It was different.
Now the problem I have with this challenge right now is artists that, like the popular artists, like, are you not supposed to be working on your single or drop a single? Like you had to go to the studio to now go and be recording.
You know I thought about this.
My guy, drop your own song now.
You know I actually thought about it, but it's fun.
My lady, drop your own song now.
It's fun.
It's difficult because this already has a beat.
This already.
Yes, now a beat that all you need to do is to freestyle.
You should stop this thing.
You know I am the last person to get the joke.
That's what you just did.
After they had finished the show, you are now laughing alone.
Like that. I think it's just a case of we want to support.
Should I start calling names of people that have not dropped music
My
in
sister,
a while?
that thing is not support.
It's not support. Make I just
Give me a name of someone who hasn't dropped music in a while but decided to. But even Tiwa took a break from her break to come out and do this. Wow, amazing. Amazing.
Let me not call
But that's amazing.
Don't call any name. Don't call
Thing
any
is
name.
doing you like you should call names.
Don't call any name. Don't call any name.
And Young John, the producer who has been away for I don't know how long, was the one who produced
the Kizz
songs.
And every time they put the lyrics, you would always
hear him as well.
Young John Blow.
All right,
Blow now. I'm not going to call it.
So Honeypot spoke about the other side to this, which is the fact that Victoria Kimani, Shay, their own, and of course, who else had a shady one? Tiwa even, people were like, Tiwa is trying to shade her ex, or is she trying to shade Wizkid? Then Victoria Kimani, people have been saying she's been trying to shade Tiwa with her own, and also she called out YC for stealing her lyrics.
Excuse me, people. Please, can I just go on this roof first? I'll go and twerk and come back.
No, don't go yet. Don't go yet. So my question is, do you think that this challenge has also exposed the hate that exists especially the female side of the industry? I mean, Victoria Kimani and I think Shay as well. They shaded Tiwa a bit.
I never knew that somebody would come out and say that YC stole lyrics, and the next time you do it, you try it, that, you know, my something will put you on deck. I'm like, what? We never even knew.
And then the African grandmother that they did for Tiwa. So yeah, thoughts, quickly. Truth is that entertainment is very difficult in Nigeria, most especially for ladies to thrive. So that is number one. So
that's another shade.
No, even with comedy, even with music.
How many female comedians do you know that are the very top?
Yeah.
That with that sentiment, if they put a list of 10, you will pick them above the others. Rare.
But there are
very few, but there are many.
By the way, congratulations to Paul, my dad.
PhD. So now the truth is that some of these people who are, for example, the Tiwa Savage, who is maybe at the very top, and others are trying to get to a position, in their mind, they might be thinking, she was an only song this lady they sing when she take rich here.
And that one of prostitutes you use
this thing has been in their mind. As this guy just dropped this song. Oh, glory, this is my time. I punch you.
45.
Grandmother.
So the shade is good that they spoke out. Because it will help them heal.
So but the beef that might come out of this...
The beef they used to cook stew.
So now forever, Foladele OJ. These people were talking about just one person.
Yes.
And some other people who could not come out there clapping like, well
exactly.
done.
The comments. Hey, anyway, guys, OJ, I beg, you don't do it. Let's go.
Just one
forever.
person. Only one person. Only one person was holding them at escape. Only one person they used Kinikon to get Kinikon. Only one person is African band.
Let's go to the roof. Oh, I'm done.
My final message is, do you have any final words before I sign out? My final message is, if you have $2 million you're not using it, I just need 1.5 and come to my show on Sunday. And God will honor you. You will not see shame. I'm a young man. With a family. A 2-year-old daughter. She does not understand English language. Help me. You're laughing. I'm not joking. I'm the one feeling the pain.
Follow me on Instagram. I help.
Help him, please.
Your Instagram
What's your
handle?
handle?
Forever CFR. Forever. No underscore. Underscore makes it hard for people to follow you. Forever. Forever. That forever. You see, just put CFR in front.
Support a brother.
Yeah.
Support a brother. Gosh, I had a beautiful time watching that performance.
Oliver was giving them.
I was really dancing. And you know, one thing about that song was she was subtle singing, and then yet you could dance to it, you could move, you could do. You could do Oliver was giving them. Yes, you could. I was just doing everything. I said, what a talent.
So was it intentional to make it something that people could dance to, yet still feel your voice on?
Yes, yes, it was intentional.
Is that going to be the goal with all your songs?
Not all the songs, of course not. You get tired of dancing.
I know, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you're wondering, we have Efezino in the building.
Thanks for having me. Thanks.
So, I still want to talk about have you done your own FU challenge? Don't do it.
No.
Okay, better.
Why shouldn't she? Say so.
Why haven't you done it?
It's not my style.
You see, don't do it.
To be saying FU.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding.
It's not your style. Honey, but what's
Oh,
the
like
problem?
with this, it's like, it's,
No, because some people did not diss, like few people did not diss. They were just talking about general.
So,
like,
bless you.
I feel like instead of doing that,
To change the narrative.
I prefer to focus on working on my stuff and dropping a song soon.
You see,
instead of-
I told you, some artists that have not released song in months, years, have to jump on that. Like, go and release.
Free.
Okay.
Free.
Okay.
So, Efezino you were one of the contestants on The Voice Season 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice. And you did Nigerian Idols as well.
Yeah, like 5 years ago.
She don't
How far did you go?
I was in the first season, I got top 100. The third season, I was top 6. I got 6th position.
Okay.
Wow. So, like these reality shows, would you say that they actually like do something for your career?
Yeah, they improve on your voice, and man, I wasn't sounding like this. It helped me nurture my vocals properly, and like even my writing helped me in my writing a lot.
Well, apart from what you get to gain in the house, like helping your vocals and all that, when you get out, does it help you in any way, commercially, like putting you on that map, like people knowing you, people giving you, helping you out, you know, giving you jobs, helping you to, I mean, does it do that to you? Does it put you on that platform?
To some extent, it does. But a lot of people just assume, okay, you're on TV, you have everything figured out. You have one sponsor, somebody that is doing this for you, doing that. It's not totally always true, but to some extent, it does help.
How's it been since then, though? From the reality show, doing music on your own, getting signed to a record label, how's it been generally?
Well, it's been great, and at the same time, a bit stressful.
What do you think is the problem in the Nigerian music scene that's making it stressful?
Like you personally?
Or is it you that is a stressful person? Why is it stressful?
What have you experienced?
I mean, having to put out good music and hoping that the people will love it, accept it and love it, and put your music out there, and that's like the major challenge.
So talking about what people like, because I know sometimes some songs just blow like that. We were talking about Kizz Daniel the other time. Perhaps he didn't even know that this challenge would go this far. So it's always like, well, let me just get into the studio. And sometimes you have high hopes. You're thinking, oh, this particular one, I'll go kill him. I don't kill him.
And then you only kill the studio.
So, I mean, what do you think? I mean, have you experienced this? And then what do you think is the problem? What do you think people even like? How do you feel people's polls?
How do you figure out what people like? Yeah, how do you know what to put out that people would feel? It's true.
To me, I feel originality is important. You have to find your sound, find something different, not totally different. Different is cool, is good, and can also be bad, but something people can relate to. So I think relativity, originality is important in finding your sound and put out something you think people will like.
But people are original, and the song is
it's not every originality you can connect to. No.
Right, so that's the other side to it. Because I mean, okay, so let me ask you this then, in line with that. So, what did you think about the industry before coming in, and now that you're in, what have you realized that maybe what I thought was a lie compared to what I'm seeing now?
Well, what I thought about the industry hasn't totally changed. Before I used to see, I felt like, okay, you have to really work hard. You have to find your sound. It took me a while to find like my sound. I used to sound like Britney Spears, people from Jams before.
Wait a minute, started your ministry.
Okay, let me take a cue from that.
Broadian.
That sounds like you just talked about. Now, looking at you, you strike me as someone who's very reserved.
Not totally. I can be a pest sometimes.
Okay, but then still reserved, because we know some people, you know, you just see once they get into a certain place,
they're restless.
They're restless and all that. So I know that you don't do alternative music, like your song, we can still dance to it, but you still strike me like someone who does alternative music. And then, you know, when you're calling names like Aramide, you're calling, you know, and then you know that sometimes, yes, Aramide is making waves. Shout out to my girl Aramide too. She has some songs. Conversation.
Yeah.
All right. And so, you know, it took a while, you know, especially with the fact that you have to put food on the table. This is very important, because money makes the world go round. Like, I love money.
Yes.
Okay. So, you know, and then you look at your style, you look at the person you are, you look at like someone like Johnny Drill, and then the acceptance and putting food on the table. And then you think of people who have been doing this sort of, and then they have to praise, and then they switch, and then you're looking at your own life, the way you are going, and you're saying, this is what I like, originality. This is my sound.
That's why. No, that's why I said relativity. That's why I brought in the relativity. People, something you feel they can.
Don't get me wrong. There are people who love their songs too, but he's not just doing wara wara like the commercial,
Zanku.
like Zanku.
Everybody mustn't do Zanku now.
Right.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But then when you think about, I'm working hard, I have passion for this thing, but this thing is not,
Nah, that's not my case. Yeah, that's not
so
my
what's
case.
your case?
Don't worry, you see very soon.
Let's still talk about the industry. Yes, we've heard stories about female artists not supporting each other, and from the FU challenge that we've seen, everybody, like, the guys are abusing girls and the girls are just busy abusing themselves. Like, do you have any story whatsoever as regards female artists not supporting each other in the music industry?
You?
No.
Maybe you're
good with everybody.
Well, the people I've had the opportunity to work with or be associated with actually have shown me support. Waje from The Voice, she's been a real inspiration. And even Yemi Alade, even though she wasn't my coach. And Simi, she's like a big sister. She's been showing so much support.
Yes, you opened for her at her album launch, I think 2 years ago.
Yes,
so,
I did. So I've not had any issues with it.
Yes.
And do you wonder, do you wonder when you see stuff like this, like,
why are we hating each other?
Not really, because I mean, we're all humans. It's bound to happen. So, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming through, Efezino. Do people call you Efe for short? It just has to be
It's
Efezino.
Efezino.
Okay, well,
so
thank you for coming.
Efe, and they think that it's Efe money, like
Sorry.
I'm like, yeah, it's Efezino, not
Thank you so
Efe.
much for coming on the show. Before you go, do you have
me.
anything you're working on right now that we should look out for?
After Mary?
Yeah. After I'm working on some projects that will be out soon. So, yeah.
That's all you're going to say?
That's all I'm going to say.
God
If I
help you.
spill too much now, it's not be, so they will not be surprised when it's
tell
out.
people how to get in touch with you.
Yes,
All right, go ahead.
yes. So on Instagram, you can reach me at Efezino_. I haven't figured out what to add to it yet. I'm still thinking. And then on Twitter at Efezino_. On Facebook at Efezino_.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at Efezino_ something.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Efezino,
Thank
for
you
coming on the
for
show.
having
Thank you.
me. Thank you so much.
It's a wrap! Time to get out of here, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. So, Honeypot got her entire life. Leave me alone and my joy. Honeypot, do not corrupt my joy. I got my entire existence today, guys. I was so happy. Throwback. We live for things like that. And I hope you guys, I know you guys at home enjoy the show. So thanks for watching. And we'll be back tomorrow. Yes, we will, God willing. My name is Paula Dele. Thanks for watching. You're like, where is this joy coming from?
I strongly feel I still want to twerk. Yeah.
Please, let's go first.
And that is exactly what I'll be doing. I mean, after the show. And then I enjoyed, and I'm sure you totally enjoyed the throwback show. You know what? Let us know your thoughts about this particular show today, okay? So tweet to us, and it is at
TVC Connect.
The hashtag ESplash on TVC.
Okay, well, my name is Honeypot, and of course, we will definitely be back tomorrow, Friday. And it is actually the end of the week already.
Yeah. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, my name is OJ, and message to everybody. Can we just stop the FU challenge and move on with life?
Haters!
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.